Alright, when I was a kid, I used to love Angry Birds. If I didn't make that clear in my top 6 but terrible nostalgic YouTube videos video, I had like all the plushes, all the knock on wood sets, all the Skylanders ripoffs. In 2016, yes, in 2016, they got a movie. I remember being this announced when it was still relevant, but I wonder who made it. Oh, and what? It was made by Sony Pictures, my favorite, that I've honestly lost how many times I've, this is, Sony, and it clearly worked for them because it's getting a friggin' sequel that I'll definitely be talking about when it comes out in digital. Well, it's another video game movie. Like, how bad can it be? I'm like, is there even a good video game movie? Like, I can't name one good video game movie, but I mean, like, there's the Mario movie coming out by Illumination, which I talked about previously, and why I think it's a terrible idea, in honor of the amazing Angry Birds Movie 2, which isn't even out yet as the time I'm recording this, but I think we all know it's gonna be terrible. But anyway, let's look at the Angry Birds movie from 2016. But I actually thought it would be a good idea to look back at Angry Birds now. So I booted up Angry Birds Seasons, the holiday-themed one, on my current iOS device, and, well, I gotta say, holy shit, the nostalgia and the cash grab. Now, I couldn't even find the original game on a new iOS model, so maybe they merged it with Angry Birds 2? Angry Birds 2? I don't fucking know. But anyway, so I got my oldest iOS that I own, and then it's stuck in a position of filming. I know, I'm filming an old iPod with a new iPhone. Anyway, you'd see my reflection of my stupid fucking face, but then I couldn't get an old copy of Angry Birds Seasons or just any other Angry Birds game in general, but I found some ancient shit, like some of the oldest stuff in my archive. Oh, and here's one of my various videos of me screwing around on the trampoline, and then there's my friend John, who I still know to this day, recording me and calling me a crackhead. And this is where it gets interesting. So he literally takes my iPod and he throws it into a pile of leaves, like, and then the rest of the video is just black because it's covered in leaves. Okay, anyway, we start with an original montage of Red being late on a way to his job as being a children's entertainment clown. I don't know, it's not really established at all. He murders a child and exposes his ass to another child. Jesus Christ. But then we get a montage of Red losing his shit, but doesn't show him grow up. It just shows random points in his life in random order for some reason. Like, why not show him grow up instead of just like, oh, he's an adult, and now he's a kid, now he's being born. Management, and then, oh no, the judge is 2 birds instead of 1. But then he beats up a sign because lol funny, and then we get Red going to anger management, and then we get introduced to Chuck, played by Josh Gad, and Bomb, played by Danny McBride, and Terrence, played by Sen Payne, and then we get the stupid explanations as to why, oh my god, there's actually one good joke in the whole movie. Nah. Hello, she's a serial killer. But anyway, if we look at the animation, it's actually pretty good. Excluding Into the Spider-Verse, it's easily the best-looking Sony Pictures animation movie to date. As someone who grew up with the Angry Birds Toon series of short films that you could watch on the app or on YouTube, or even got a DVD release at one point, they have arms and legs for some reason, but it's kind of distracting at first, but it works fine because it would get really obnoxious if they were just hopping around the whole movie. But then, if you look at the pigs look awful. They have a similar reflective rubbery texture that I think the Minions used, but they look disgusting and terrible. Like, they're not as bad as the emojis in the Emoji Movie, which also look disgusting and terrible. The pigs show up and then they have a party, and then Red is basically being a racist the whole time.
Hey, look, they destroyed more of the stuff we worked hard to build.
And then we just get more screwing off with the pigs, and then some more unfunny shit happens. And Red discovers that they need to go steal all the eggs, and then no one believes them, and they're like, oh, we gotta go find the Mighty Eagle, so then they waste more time fucking off with really obnoxious sounds.
Mighty Eagle battle cry sound like...
And then there's a scene where they're swimming in a lake, but then it turns out it's a lake that the Mighty Eagle pisses in. You realize this would have been funnier if they were still in the water while he was pissing, but then we get to the Pig Kingdom, and then they actually reenact the game, and then we get stupid references in more stupid references, and then really poorly choreographed shots. Like, why is the editing so fast? I have no problem with fast editing in an action sequence, but like, we can't even see what's going on, and then they win, and then the movie's over, and there's a sequel for some reason, which I said I'll talk about. But anyway, it's not the type of bad of like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 or anything, but this is a special type of bad. It's an incredibly entertaining commercial, but it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just so embarrassingly terrible in such a bad way. And yeah, the movie's over, and I'll talk about the sequel, which I've already said like 10 times, with JoJo Siwa in it. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Anyway, I'm Dr. Henry, and I'm sorry. No, wait, hang on. Also, I just found the short film based on the movie that consists of this little white bird finding a worm, and it just looks like a dick. Like, pardon my dirty mind, but it just looks like a dick. Anyway, now I'm signing off.
And we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds, but we're angry. If you take our eggs, we're never gonna stop.